Yes, friends, Chilella and Carney Floral Designs is alive and well in Newcastle. Owner and designer Stephen Doherty and his staff have a special motto: we love what we do, and it shows in every area of the business. Stop by their pleasant Southside store at 1006 South Mill Street. Chilella and Carney has been there for the community with quality and service since 1943. You can go to the website chilellaandcarney.com or call 724-652-8412.
The Commonwealth, located downtown in the Riverplex. A great rock and roll sandwich beer bar. They just have so much to offer, featuring signature sandwiches that will make your mouth water. Entertainment and comfortable atmosphere. The Commonwealth in the Riverplex.
You deserve a revitalization at Mary Turner's Day Spa and Beauty Boutique. The staff will make sure you relax and rejuvenate with their high-quality products and services. They take pride to give you a tranquil environment. Mary Turner's Day Spa at 2539 Wilmington Road in Shannock Township. Call to book a spa appointment at 724-657-5156. That's 657-5156.
Whether it's a scheduled appointment or same-day service, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning offers 24/7 service for commercial, industrial, and residential, as well as fire and water damage restoration. Using state-of-the-art technology, DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning experts are ready to professionally clean your carpet today. Call DiCaprio Carpet Cleaning for a free in-home estimate. Thank you for making us Lawrence and Mercer County's largest carpet cleaner.
And remember, nobody gets your carpet cleaner.
Good morning, Newcastle, and yes, welcome. It is Friday, May 20th. Wow. Talk about time just flying as we move through this month of May, and unreal. And we've got a whole array of things. I feel like, some mornings I'm not so organized, but this morning I got it. Thanks for all of your comments on Cooking the Castle last night, and try it. It really came great. My wife doesn't give me those kind of compliments. She says, you got to make this again. I says, I got to keep things different on Cooking the Castle. Here's hoping you have that first cup of coffee. And now let's get to the mailbag. First of all, thanks again. Up 266%, reach up, page engagement up, message response rate up, total page likes up. I'm not going to keep going over that. That sounds, after a while, it sounds like you're getting a little cocky. Katrin Seuss, thank you for your tweet about News Brief. Victoria Wilson Trott, thank you and welcome to the NCTV45 family. Christopher Chilella, thank you and welcome to the NCTV45 family. This is every day. Tina Vesco, thanks for the kind comments and hope you keep watching NCTV45. What can I say? Denny Flynn, we go back to our good old Union days. Thanks for those kind comments. And how about this? Les, I thank you for joining the NCTV45 family. Hopefully you have that first cup of coffee and you're watching us as you do it. Kayla, and I'm sorry, Kayla. Kozklusko, thank you. Welcome to the NCTV45 family. Anthony Chalella and Natalie Cerna and Chris Chalella, Mike Carney, Michael Mason, Patrick Morozak, all welcome. Mr. David Michael Hall from the Youngstown area, thank you, and glad you're making us your morning choice. Larry Jones from Cranberry, thank you, and we appreciate being your morning choice for all that is going on in and around Lawrence County. Excuse me. And now, after 3 minutes and 40 seconds of that, now it's time for the birthday list. I told you the mailbag was like loaded. Mark Alisco, happy birthday. Corey Burrick. Mark, I got to tell you, it's your cousin. You're watching entirely too much baseball. I've been told that. Corey Burrick, happy birthday. That's Tommaso Janok, Victorian Million, Diana Pia Hughley, Pete Horn, who walks by every day, and there he goes, Victoria Wilson Trott, Blaine Cook, and Nick Gallo. Happy birthday. Make sure you get that second piece of birthday cake and celebrate all weekend. I keep telling you, that's the thing to do. And boy, do we have a whole bunch of stuff going on for you. Okay, first of all, let's see. You think you're a smarty? Well, we're going to give you a little question. The Tennessee Titans, okay, joined the club with their former city, the Tennessee Titans. Do you remember what they were? They were, and I don't think this is right, Tennessee Titans, and it had Baltimore Bullets? Don't think so. No. I thought Houston Oilers. Yeah, Baltimore Bullets. What the heck is that? Somebody was dreaming. And now we have to get to the song of the day. I'm telling you, I'm organized. I'm following this through. So let's take a listen to this. Now, let's see how good you are with that. And I know, I got one guy out there, I knew. He tells me he knows every morning. I'm going to be testing you. And last night's low, clear low of 40 degrees, and that's where we're at now as we look for a great looking Friday. And we'll get to Crane Room 45 weather right after we cruise through some of these things. Now, I'd like to thank everybody that's made NCTV 45 as popular as it is. We're working to bring you more programming throughout the day. And I'm just overwhelmed at the success. I want to stop and tell you thank you. And now it's time to kind of put some bite behind this, to work on things like getting more jobs, getting people involved, and making our community a better place. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for making these numbers every week increase and jump and pop. the way you do. I can't say enough. I thank you. And, you know, these sponsors, they are diehards, and they're making sure that each and everything stays in place here, and we have a city that we can build, be proud of. So I'd like you to tell one of our sponsors you saw this. We're going to be right back after these messages. This program furnished by the MAD Unit, Mobile Auto Detailing. See Michael Sad at themadunit.com. Hello, folks. Angelo Parada for Ferrone Brothers. Wow, you have to try their food. Great Italian food and 2 locations on the south side on Mill Street and on Wilmington Road in Newcastle. Ferrone Brothers for pepperoni rolls, pizza, any Italian dish that you can imagine, okay, and a whole lot more. It's Ferrone Brothers. Stop by, they have those daily specials, and they look forward to seeing you. Tell them NCTV45 sent you.
It's the second annual Kimberly Scrim Hooks Memorial Scholarship Fund 5K Adult Race and Walk and Children's Obstacle Course at George Washington School Saturday, April 23rd. Registration at 7:30 a.m. and the 5K race walk begins at 9 and the obstacle course set to start at 9:45. Registration fee is $25 and includes a t-shirt, goodie bag, and refreshments. Medals will also be awarded. You can register online at runsignup.com. And if you have any questions, go to troe@ncasd.com.
Hello, friends. Are you a person on the go? Do you need snacks, cookies, maybe just a deli sandwich, lottery, or gas? It's Gino's in Mahoning Town for all your needs. Stop by Gino's and tell them NCTV45 sent you. If you're having a party, then Keystone Specialty is the place you need to go. Yes, they have every party supply that you can imagine. Planning that wedding, that graduation, or maybe it's just that big game that's coming up, go to Keystone Specialty. Party supplies and so much more. Remember, they have those fall decorations, winter, spring, and summer. It's Keystone Specialty on the south side of Newcastle, Mill Street. Hello and welcome back. And, I was asked this week about some things about the station, and I wanted to be reflective and kind of give the right answers. Now, we have a lot of pamphlets and brochures, but understand that this station is here to support the community and the positive things going on. We bring you regional news, state news, like from the governor, something nationally if it's warranted, and a lot of what's going on here. And when we do our editorials, and I've been told I editorialize, this isn't a great big pie in the sky idea. I think it's important that you have good Christian values. I think it's important that you have good family values. And we attempt to exercise those. And what we want is everybody carrying their own weight. Now, the governor sent in how DOC is helping inmates with mental illness transition home. And this says yesterday, the Department of Corrections officials highlighted a state-run, first-of-its-kind unit at the Warrens Community Correction Center that helps individuals with mental illness transition home following incarceration. At the media event, reporters were given a tour of the 32-bed unit and interviewed with center residents. We are proud of our efforts to address the behavioral needs of those incarcerated in Pennsylvania. And this is from Wetzel. With fully 1/4 of those entering prisons, Pennsylvania's diagnosed with mental illness, and 9% of those struggling with serious mental illness. It's an impairment development, the best possible programming to help them succeed when they return to community. And it goes on, and that's great as long as everybody is doing their fair share in helping those people succeed in returning to society. All too often, what I see, it looks like one-sided, and it kind of looks like we're have become sometimes a dumping ground for that type of activity. And Governor, that's great. Just make sure that it is spread out. We talked yesterday about them spending more money on seniors, and all these social programs cost money, and it's a concern because I don't know, with the budget impasses that you've had, you have to think about how is this going to get paid for. Just a thought as we go through. And I wanted to get through that busy part of the state news as, it doesn't seem like a lot sometimes, but this little community station actually pulls a lot of information from a lot of different places. Sometimes we can't get it all on because of a lack of personnel. If you'd like to be involved with NCTV 45, drop us a line, give us a call. You have our number. It's 724. Let me try that again. 724. And I forgot the middle numbers. 510. There you go. 724-510. 7345. And I apologize for that. Sometimes when you're not calling yourself, you tend to forget. Now let's get and ask this football question. Who holds the single season record for interceptions? Dick Night Train Lane with 14. Check that out. Single game interceptions. That's phenomenal. As we continue to move through. Now, this came in yesterday, and there's going to be a self-defense class at the library, and we'll tell you more about it. It's June 25th. Also, they made signs for the Riverwalk. They're putting a few finishing touches on them. And don't forget, this weekend is the Spring Fling Victorian Tea, and that's up at the Belladonna Inn, so make sure you check that out. Now, let's do the song of the day. As I got people in the background. Now, there you go. song, title, and group. And, we're going to be right back. As you could tell, I have to do some chores with my kids, so that makes it a good time to go to a commercial break. We'll be right back after we hear a word from these sponsors. Family television, you gotta love it. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. Hey, don't you just love the Durrells? Well, you can hear the Durrells, get some great food and have lots of fun, dance the day away, and all to benefit a great cause. Yes, it benefits a 5-year-old who's been diagnosed with cancer, and we know how devastating that can be. This will help with medical and travel expenses. When is the benefit dance? Well, it is Sunday, May 22nd, and it's at the beautiful Cascade Park Dance Hall. Yeah, you've been out there, you've had all those great memories, and right at Cascade Park, and music by the Durrells. From 5 to 9, it's BYOB, so feel free to bring your own beverages that you choose. Advance tickets are $15. Tickets are available at the door, and it includes a macaroni dinner, Chinese auction, a 50-50 drawing, and tickets donated by Whiting Roloff will be used. So a lot of great people are behind this benefit dance, and I hope you are. So mark your calendar, May 22nd. It's the Durrells at the beautiful Cascade Park Pavilion. Hope to see you there. On Target Printing, 1319 West State Street. No job is too big or too small. Turnaround on most jobs, 24 hours. We make you look good on paper. Town and country, where there's always a party. Yes, every weekend there's something to do, and there's always great food for you too. Lamb, finger food, steak sandwiches, roasted wings, and much, much more. It's a party, and you're invited. Come to Town and Country. The Pokeberry Exchange at 41 North Mercer Street has gifts galore that'll make you want to explore. Lamps, homemade lamps of every shape and color that will excite any room in your house. Wind chimes hang from the door to give that sweet sound. Sweet soaps and teas, embroidered towels, and much more. It's the Pokeberry Exchange. It's yours to explore. Today's programming is brought to you by NCTV45 and NC Radio 450, Newcastle's community television station. Welcome back, and got the kids all taken care of. Everything is in its place, and we have to get to that Cedar Sports Corner. We have to get to Crane Room Weather, so why don't we do both of those right now as we hustle on through. Let's go with the sports first. The Cedar Sports Corner. Well, what could you say about the Bucks? They dropped one. They're they're up, they're down, they're up. Okay. They're getting ready for a weekend series with the Rockies. Hopefully they can put it together. Cleveland even helped them out, winning an affair last night with Cincinnati, but you just don't know. And by the way, the Tribe, they're heading up to Boston for one with Beantown. Now, the Pens, they're going to be in action tonight against the Tampa Bay Lightning. And over in the NBA, Cleveland, they're tangling with Toronto, and then they'll have a Saturday game with Toronto. Now, that was the Cedar Sports Corner, and stop by for Cedars for some great, great food. They just an outstanding type of, well, I call it Newcastle food. Wings, sandwiches, lamb. It's super. And that was the Cedar Sports Corner. Now, I don't want to rush this all through, so I'm going to try and hit as many things as I can. I talked about those signs. Don't forget about Sheep Hill, and we'll talk more about Italian Fest, which is going to feature a vendor craft show. Also, Rock in the River. It's the 6th Rock in the River, and it's downtown, and that's going to be, now, geez, oh man, they didn't send me, and they do this sometimes, they don't send you a schedule of when that was going off, and I will get on them about it. I just want to make sure that we get through, and we have gotten through everything that needs to be mentioned for the weekend. Also, it is best summer ever with the Y, so remember that. And I got another stack over here, because see, you thought I was going a little nuts. Remember, at the Beanery Depot in Delhi, it's fish and tuna melts. You can get a burrito at the Commonwealth, and also keep in mind that they have great tuna melts at Mr. Pizza. The booksellers open today. It's Mother Goose Story Time at 10 a.m. We build at 10:45, and Library Stitchers at 12:30. So I handled your appetite, got you some good reading material over at the library, and now let's talk about this. Let's talk about the dance benefit Sunday, May 22nd, Cascade Park Dance Hall, Pavilion, whatever you want to call it, to benefit that child that was diagnosed. Get out. It's the Durrells. You love them. It's Newcastle's favorite. We've been running the ad for you. We've been doing everything we could possibly do to let you know about this dance benefit. It's May 22nd. That's Sunday. And don't give me the excuse about the weather, because you're going to be inside. But since you want to talk about the weather, Crane Room 45 weather says last night's overnight low was 40 degrees. Mostly sunny today with a high of 72. Now, there's a 50% chance of showers tonight with a low around 52. 72, 52. Can't beat that. Saturday, showers, cloudy, high near 65. Chance of rain 50%. It decreases as the night goes on, down to 30% with a mostly cloudy overnight low Saturday of 48. And then Sunday, this is what I'm telling you, mostly sunny, a high of 69. Just right for you to go see the Durrells and that great dance benefit that they're having out at Cascade Park. Sunday night, mostly clear, a low around 47. It'll be sunny when you start back to work. Now, that was Crane Room 45 weather. And, I'm helping you out here. I'm telling you some great things to do this weekend that you can do. I told you about the Sheep Hill reunion, and I kept everything right in front of you. My good friend Gary West, he still has his website up, and it would be a good thing. That's partly why I did that little editorial with the governor, okay? And he's talking about returning people to communities that have mental illness. He doesn't realize what a big heart you have. Here in Newcastle, we take care of everybody. Everybody that comes down the line, they get off the bus, boom. We have more social services and more of this and more of that than anybody else around. I just want to make sure that when it comes to these state things, it gets a little bit fair. Because you know what? I think Newcastle people are important, especially the ones that have been born and raised here. They deserve to have those breaks and not have those dollars contributing to the state when there's some communities not doing a thing. So that's the reason for my statement. And we're going to be back with that song of the day, that How to Be Your Husband's Friend. That's tons more after this.
Look what you'll find at Paul D. Weller Hardware. Lawn and garden supplies, plumbing and electrical supplies, do-it-yourself items, pipe bending, window screen, and key making services, tools of all kinds, paint, fans, ladders, rodent traps, bug spray, and that's just some of what you'll be able to purchase at Paul D. Weller Hardware at 207 North Liberty Street in the Mahoningtown section of Newcastle. Call 724-652-1531.
Funding for this program provided by Washington Center Physical Therapy, Norm A. Gabriel, MSPT, ATC owner. This program made possible by a grant from Melva's Deja Vu, where everything old is new again.
If you're craving pizza and more, then Little Johnny's 2 wants you to come through the door. Their menu includes many pizza varieties, jumbo wings, hoagies, calzones, strombolis, flatbread sandwiches, bread bowl salads, soups, and more. Dine in, take out, or have them delivered. Little Johnny's 2 can even cater your next party. Their prices are right, and the food is the way you expect it. Little Johnny's 2 is located at 130 East Washington Street in downtown Newcastle. Call 724-657-2210.
And yes, it's always good to see you. Hopefully you're enjoying that coffee. Make pots look like new. Remove the stains in clay pots and plastic flower pots with vinegar. Boy, today's the vinegar day as people walk by. Just fill the kitchen sink with 2/3 water and 1/3 vinegar. Soak the pots in an hour. They'll be as good as new. Make sure to wash with soap and water before reusing. Now, if you wash muddy pots in the sink, I don't think you're going to be your wife's best friend. Just a notion. Maybe there's a sink in the garage. Maybe you can do it in a tub somewhere else in the house. Now, how to be your wife's best friend. I can't help this. This is great. If you like going to sporting events, buy her a stadium chair with padding and a backrest and carry it for her. Come on, we're going to see the football game. My wife already knows about that one. The stadium chair didn't work so well. I did that firsthand. Don't underestimate her need to hear you say, I'd marry you all over again. Now that's a good one. Fill the salt and pepper shakers, buy her a subscription to her favorite magazine, and be responsible for meals for an entire week. Plan, shop, cook, and clean up. In other words, you better be watching Cooking a Castle if you're going to be your wife's best friend, because you're going to have to know how to make something. And, now here's an easy way to be your wife's best friend. Take her to Town and Country, and the Cuzzies are there this weekend. So there's an easy way, and guess what? I got to tell you something else, too. Why not take her to Four Brothers? When was the last time, and they're a brand new sponsor here on NCTV45, linen tablecloths, linen napkins, a nice romantic atmosphere, right in downtown Newcastle. That's what you could do. Take her to Four Brothers. She'll love you for it. And you can pick up flowers at Butz's or Chilella and Carney. Hey, I'm helping you out. Now, it's time to get to the song of the day, as we say, and we're going to have, just so you know, new information from the Hoyt next week. So be taking a look at that. Just things to do here. Now, let's get to the song of the day. Now, that was Let's Groove. That was Let's Groove, and by Earth, Wind, and Fire. And hey, they were so good, they didn't want to stop. Let's Groove by Earth, Wind, and Fire, and what a great song. And no, you didn't know it. Like I'm tired of every morning saying, oh, I knew it. Well, that's going to do it for this Friday, the 20th. It was great sharing the week with you. You had my family. We were running all week, choir concerts, everything. But that's what living in the greatest castle is about. Sharing that family time, enjoying things that go on right here in what I call the greatest castle. Now, evidently you have, and keep up the good job. Tell a friend about NCTV45. They'll thank you for it. And by all means, make sure you get that second cup of coffee and have a super day in what I call the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you again down the road.
hopeless. Come